Perched on the rooftop, the night crackled with energy, an electric tension palpable in the air. Below, the city's shimmering streets lay cloaked in darkness, while above, the moon watched like a guardian. Beside you, Oliver's whisper ignited your resolve. They lurked in the shadows, hungry for despair. Together, you summoned luminous barriers, a fragile shield against the encroaching darkness, forcing your fears to transform into strength. The air crackled around you as you perched on the jagged edge of the rooftop, the sprawling city beneath shimmering like a sea of stars separated by dark waters. The winding streets twisted and turned. Flickering streetlights flickered like candle flames braced against the night. Above you, the moon hung as a silent witness, casting ghostly shadows that danced like whispers along the pavement. A chill wound its way through the air, but it wasn't the cold that sent ripples of awareness down your spine. It was Oliver. Do you feel them? His voice, a mere whisper, wove through the night like smoke curling at the edges of a quiet fire. You nodded, eyes narrowing at the granite edifice shadowing the street below. Even from this height, it felt alive, pulsating with a sinister energy that wrapped around you like a tightening noose. They're closer than ever. Your breath mingled with the cool night air as you focused your mind, feeling for the psychic tendrils that danced teasingly at the edge of your consciousness. From your lofty perch, you caught glimpses of them, the shadow people. They flitted between dimensions like whispers carried by a wind invisible to those who lived unaware. Each one a monstrous, faceless entity, hungry for chaos, feeding on the despair lurking in human hearts. A shiver coursed through you. Tonight, their malicious intent was louder than ever, a chorus of dread and malevolence. We can't let them in, you insisted, urgency thrumming through your very veins. If they breach the veil, they won't. Oliver's voice echoed, steady, yet layered with an otherworldly resonance that seemed to ripple through the air around you. We'll hold them back just like we always do. A sense of calm swept over you. His confidence reminded you of all the times you'd faced the encroaching darkness together. With a deep breath, you summoned your powers. Colors erupted from your core, vivid streams of luminescence arcing outward, illuminating the shadows that threatened to swallow the night. You painted barriers in the air, shimmering like enchanted glass, but deep down, you understood their fragility. A sense of weariness began to edge into your limbs, the shadows proving relentless, an ink-stained tide against your fading light. Then it came. A screech tore through the night, a sound so raw and unholy that it felt like a breach in the very fabric of reality. Your stomach clenched as you realized how many were gathering. A swarm of darkness, hungry and twisted, eager to break through. Focus, JB. Oliver's voice was a guiding light, drifting beside you with the weight of centuries upon him. You can hold them. Just remember, each shadow is a remnant of fear, and fear is only an illusion. You finished instinctively, the words a mantra that wrapped around your heart like a protective talisman. You closed your eyes, yearning for the grounding that the chaos around you threatened to strip away. Inside you, the world of the living melded with the spectral shadows you were fighting. Your mind swayed, a balance between binding the light and understanding the darkness. You could see them, shadows contorting, shivering with anticipation, a living wave of sorrow and rage. But if you could glean their source, the thread that tied them to this realm, you might just keep them at bay. A larger presence stirred in the depths of the encroaching shadows, an unearthly form that coalesced into a grotesque amalgamation of darkness and regret, its body writhing with the ache of ancient injustices. The sight brought nausea. Even your mind struggled to comprehend it. Oliver, help me, you gasped, the weight of despair pressing down on your chest. You felt the tether of your powers quivering, threatening to unravel. Together, he commanded, his voice high and potent. He hovered beside you, the light from your combined forms warming the chill that threatened to consume you both. Channel your fear into strength, we stand as protectors. With an effort that felt as if it would tear you apart, you thrust your hands forward. The energy within you surged, a crescendo of brilliance bursting forth as you and Oliver wove a radiant shield together. Light, the very essence of hope, exploded, illuminating the night in a vivid display that shattered the gathering shadows. They writhed back, their forms shrieking in agony as the light pierced through, a blinding glow sweeping across the rooftops, spilling into the alleys, pushing away the dark. Yet even as a wave of relief washed over you, you sensed